Hi, my name is Pat, and this is my channel, Book Chat with Pat, and I'm glad that you're here. Today I'm going to be talking about my reading plans for the month of December. First up, I am going to be participating in a reading event called The Ghosts of Christmas Past. This is an event that was created by Vin at Revenant Reads, and he is being ably assisted by several co-hosts, and I'll list them in the notes below. Vin says about this event that this is an attempt at resurrecting a Christmas tradition. In the notes to his announcement video, he says, "There'll be scary ghost stories. So go the lyrics in the Christmas classic, It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year, evoking memories of the Victorian tradition of reading tales of ghosts, both spooky and humorous, during the Christmas season." This booktube event seeks to resurrect and reclaim that tradition. Those wishing to participate in December can participate in the following ways. One is that there is a group read of Elizabeth Gaskell's The Old Nurse's Story. I have a copy of that in this collection, the Valancourt Book of Victorian Christmas Ghost Stories. So this includes Elizabeth Gaskell's story, and it includes a whole bunch of other Victorian ghost stories as well. Another thing you can do is read any other Victorian ghost stories. So, as I said, I have several in that volume, and I have a couple of other volumes as well. I have Victorian ghost stories by eminent women writers, and I also have the ghost stories of Edith Wharton. And then the third option is to read more modern ghost stories. So there are several ways that you can participate in this seasonal event. So Vin goes on to say participation in the event is more about the spirit of reading ghostly tales during the holiday season than about the particulars, and have fun with it. So I'm really looking forward to that reading event. I am also going to be doing a buddy read with my friend Alan at Big Hard Books and Classics, and we're going to be reading Ronan Hession's debut novel, Leonard and Hungry Paul. I've heard many booktubers talk favorably about this book, and I've been looking forward to reading it for quite some time, and Alan and I are going to read it together in the month of December. The I'm with the Band Book Club, created by MJ at Reading This Life, is continuing. We're reading a different band book each month. We started this off a couple of months ago by reading the first volume in Sarah J. Maas's ACOTAR series. We read A Court of Thorns and Roses, and we've read several other books, including a novel by Margaret Atwood, a novel by Sherman Alexie, and now for December we're going to read volume 2 by Sarah J. Maas, and that's A Court of Mist and Fury. We are discussing all of these books on the Fable app in a book club called I'm with the Band. This corresponds with, or is going along with MJ's challenge that she started this year to read 24 banned books in 2024. And we're going to continue that into 2025 and go for 25 challenged or banned books. Also, in keeping with the holiday season, I'm going to read Patrick Taylor's An Irish Country Yuletide. And our Pineiro project, which is reading the works of Claudia Pineiro that have been translated into English, we're going to be continuing in the beginning of December. We'll still be discussing Time of the Flies, which is a sequel to All Yours, which we read in November. So we'll be continuing our discussion of Time of the Flies through December 7th, at which point we will start her Thursday Night Widows. So that will be the third book that we've read in this project. Additionally, my in-person book group is meeting in the first week of December to discuss Matt Haig's The Life Impossible. And I'll discuss this book on the channel after my group has had a chance to discuss this. And then we always choose our next book at that meeting, so I don't know at this point what we'll be reading later in December and into January. But those are the titles that I plan to read for the month of December. And of course, I will continue, as I have been doing, with poetry. I'll continue reading poetry and featuring poetry on the channel, at least on Thursdays. And I will be continuing my series of books that I loved to teach. And I have several things in the works for the month of December. So stay tuned for that as well. So that's it for December. Those are my rough plans. Now there may be some other things that come up as the month goes on, and but hopefully these are all the things that I will be able to get to. So as always, I thank you for watching. I hope that you're doing well. I'll speak with you again soon. Take care.